If hype was the source of renewable energy, then EVO would probably be the place where you could generate enough electricity to power this planet like 1,000 times over. And like between all the hype moments, you get some of these weird moments sprinkled in, like a fine garnish on like a 5-star meal. In my brain, I thought I said 5-star meal. But beyond the intense stare downs and the whole reason that video game controller manufacturers are in business, one moment stood out to me out of the rest, and it was not only amazing but inspiring. It's the moment that had the man, the myth, the legend, BlindWarriorSven.
Ooh, this is a one-hit match too. Jump in, no anti-air. The big jump again.
What a jump in, Sven!
Burnout. Oh, it is burnout too. So Chip's a big problem, and he gets the headbutt on the jump back. Sven cleaning the setup over Pancake 2-1.
You see, where most people, when they walk into a convention center, an expo, anime expo, video game expo, whatever, we secretly are hoping that whoever's running this simulation that we call life goes into our options menu and disables our sense of smell. This paragon of men walked in with no sense of sight. And not just walked in, he went on stage. And the thing is, he's been doing this for years. I just learned about it. I wish I learned about him sooner. Like, honestly, shame on me for not knowing this individual, because he's been playing fighting games for a long time now. And I've been looking into it, and it's inspiring because he's always wanted to actually go to EVO, become a professional Street Fighter player. And here he is on stage winning a set. Like, this man didn't hold anything back. He just came in and he just whooped everyone. He might as well have just been Daredevil in a hallway. He just went nuts. And the biggest thing is that he made me root for him when he plays one of the characters I hate going up against, and that's E Honda. So again, amazing job right there. You love to see it. You love to see this community have a lot of standouts, people who just keep busting past their limits and constantly improving. And it inspires you, the person, to, you know, it doesn't have to be just about video games, just in life in general. You don't have to stop. Everything has some sort of plan you could use to tackle it and move forward. And another thing is, like, Street Fighter 6 is a really well-polished game. They not only they have these like accessibility options, it's just like every sound has a purpose. Every visual cue has a purpose. The game, you could tell the developers, they went above and beyond. Street Fighter 5, I remember playing it like the second or first year, but eventually I dropped it because there was just the weirdest things happening, like the microtransaction. There was that scandal with the showing ads in the middle of, you know, matches, like in the game matches, and that was, yeah, it was something. But glad to see the Capcom really has improved everything about their game. Back to Sven here. To memorize the audio cues and the patterns pattern recognition. I'm getting too excited. My tongue is just pattern recognition. Yeah, I can't say that word. Pattern recognition. But the thing is, to memorize that, it's a level I haven't seen before. There's a documentary about him, and you could see his own journey. I could put that link in the description so you could see it. But it's amazing because this guy's been doing it since Street Fighter 2. It inspires me to get better at the game, because I haven't been playing Street Fighter recently. I've been kind of slacking off, so I should change that. I should change that. Get back in. But it's wholesome, and you don't really see a lot of wholesome moments these days, so it's good to catch up on stuff like this. So now whenever I'm in the training mode trying to work a combo, lab any techniques, and I fail multiple times, I'll just remember, Sven managed to keep doing this, and I'm going to keep pushing myself as well, because god dang it, I want to get to that level, man. That's impressive. But yeah, other than that, there were other amazing EVO moments. But besides the amazing moments, there were more like EVO. It's gonna attract the strangest of characters, is what I'm trying to say. Everyone is a unique person, that's for sure. Like you have people who are like covering up their hitbox controllers to make sure no one sees their inputs. Then you have one dude I saw on like Twitter or whatever had like 3 sticks. So I don't know how that works with no buttons. Then there was this one guy. If I could find the picture, I'll try and like put it here. He had like this massive hitbox. He might as well be like taking the entire console. I think it was even bigger than a console. I don't know how you would operate that. Your opponent was most likely going to see your inputs from a mile away. And also his opponent, I think in the picture, had like this small little controller compared to him. It was something else. I guess my other personal favorite EVO moment of 2023 was like the Cookie Chun-Li cosplay. That's not something I would expect, but I've seen weirder. It was a good idea, and I kind of want to see that mod in the game. That would actually be a fun idea. I mean, they apparently got a TMNT crossover, so what's stopping Sesame Street Fighter? That could work. Sesame Street Fighter. Just call it that. Let's get a Ryu Elmo and I guess Big Bird Ken. Also, then they showed like the trailer or teaser for the next Street Fighter 6 character. Yeah, Capcom accidentally dropped some Resident Evil in this character. I think there was some sort of mix-up because that was kind of a terrifying experience. Although majority of the people I talked to, friends and whatnot, they had I could fix her energy coming from them, and I'm gonna say it right now, you're not gonna fix her, she's gonna fix you like a veterinarian fixes a cat or a dog. Yeah, it feels good to see EVO get all the way here. Like, I remember I was just a kid at that time, but still, I remember when EVO was just playing on a radioactive CRTV in a dank, condensed room. To see it, step up all the way here with an arena and all these amazing fighters, and it's constantly increasing with all the different games, Dragon Ball Fighters, and I'm hoping like Tekken, the new Tekken game and Project L, that they bring in even more people. It's a great genre of gaming, and seeing it improve more and more and be open more and more, it's a good thing. But also seeing like everything just evolve, or EVO evolving, pun intended, it kind of makes one feel old. I don't know, I feel old, but it's a happy kind of old, it is what it is. But that's probably all I got. I just really want to talk about this. It's something that I saw and I was like, this is impressive, man. It's impressive. A part of me is hoping for like a Dragon Ball Fighters 2, or just something where anime fighting games actually evolve, just like I'm seeing like Street Fighter and everything else. It's just kind of sad that they're just constantly in this arena game fighting thing when they could make another anime hit game like Dragon Ball Fighters. Like, can you imagine a Jump Force game that actually is, fully polished and not just a cheap cash grab? Like Jump Force, it died pretty fast. It was like Icarus flown straight into the sun, except they decided instead of the sun, let's go towards the center of the earth. Just boil ourselves in magma and bury ourselves beneath mountains of dirt so no one can ever know we existed. Like, I can't even buy it. I thought, let me give Jump Force a try. I don't see it, and I'm not buying the physical copies. Those things are just insane. But yeah, that's... I hope you're all doing fine, and that's all there is.